If you guys are here to learn about how to customize shoes, I got you. That's hot. Welcome back to another video, guys. As you guys can tell, I'm just trying to test the different lightings and see what works best. So, just bear with me for the time being. Or maybe you guys can leave a comment down below just to let me know which lighting you prefer. I can be like blasting all these lights, or I can just be like, well, back to the main point, guys. I'm here to show you guys how I make my custom shoes. I feel like it's a good thing to just share my knowledge with you guys. If you guys are ever interested in just painting on your own shoes, I'm confident to say that my customizations are pretty durable. Unless you take your nails and just like...
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
In this tutorial, I will be using this pair of shoes, the Air Force One Sage. As you guys can see here, so nice and crisp. For the first step, I got some acetone right here. Before you customize shoes, you gotta use acetone or a nail polish remover to prep the leather. And what it means by prepping the leather is to just get rid of the factory gloss that the shoes usually have. This is the area that I will be painting on. For the second step, if you guys are drawing any cartoon characters or anything, I would recommend using a stencil if you are not too comfortable with drawing it by hand. I cut out the two shapes that I want to use. Now what I'm going to do is use some tape, put it on the back of this, put Nezuko right here. Next up, all you have to do is just trace it. If you want to paint on leather shoes like these, it's best if you use the Angelus brand. And the reason why I recommend this one is because the paint is slightly flexible when it's dried. So that means, when you walk and there are creases, or if you kind of like push it down, the paint is not going to crack. You can use a really thin paintbrush to draw the outline. But recently I got a paint marker, so I'll be using this one. To mix some paint for Nezuko's color. What we're going to do now is to color in all the base colors of Nezuko. We're going to do the same with Tanjiro. After you paint it one thin layer, make sure to blow dry this. If you guys want to use the same brush because that's the only size that works for you, then you can easily clean it by using some acetone again. For me, this bottle is pretty convenient. Just get a few squirts onto this towel and you basically rub it off. Instead of using water to wash it every single time, you can just use acetone, and in a few seconds all the paint will be gone. Now that we have the base colors down, we can use this pen, or you can use a really thin paintbrush to work on the interior outlines of the anime character. You got it? similar to the Nezuko side, we're going to start with the base layer for Tanjiro. I'm going to quickly make a border for Tanjiro and Nezuko. Alright, so I'm finally done with both sides of the custom. And now all I have to do is add a protection layer to make sure that the paint stays. So what I'm using will be I'll be using this one. It's kind of glossy in a way, even though it says it's matte finisher. So I'll be using this thing called a duller, which means it's gonna, decrease the gloss a little bit, but I have to put very, very small amounts. Put some in here, in the cap. Now when you apply the finisher, make sure to do it 3 to 4 layers and to ensure that there's a nice thick coating of it. Now you just mix it. Roll it up and dab it here. Just dab it. After you finish applying, use a hair blower, make sure there are no air bubbles, and repeat the process 3 to 4 times. Well, that's it for this video. If you guys found it helpful, if you guys like the custom and everything, feel free to hit that subscribe button, like button, and comment any questions that you guys might think about. Comment down below how many hours I worked on for this custom, and I'll let you guys know the answer in the next video. Turn on the post notification, and I'll see you guys in the next video.